For generations, maybe it's felt like a shadow has been following your family. Your grandparents struggled, your parents lived paycheck to paycheck, and now you feel that same anxiety, that same invisible wall holding you back. It's a constant pressure of feeling that no matter how hard you work, you just can't get ahead. It almost feels like a financial curse, a dark cloud passed down to ensure the story of not enough repeats itself. But what if you were born to break it? I'm Teresa, a certified financial coach and a certified YNAB coach, and I believe that trapped feeling isn't a life sentence, but a wake-up call. In this video, I'm giving you the spiritual keys and the practical plan to not only shatter those generational chains, but to become your family's first millionaire. This is about rewriting your family's future starting today. That feeling you have isn't just in your head. There's a saying you hear all over the world: shirt sleeves to shirt sleeves in 3 generations. It means the first generation, we build the wealth. The second enjoys it, and our grandchildren, the third generation, loses it all. A groundbreaking 20-year study by the Williams Group confirmed this. Looking at over 3,200 wealthy families, they found that 70% of wealthy families lose their fortune by the second generation, and a shocking 90% lose it all by the third. Now you might be thinking, that's about losing money. I'm trying to build it. The principle is the same. The study found the number one reason these families fell apart financially wasn't bad investments or a poor economy. It was a breakdown in trust and communication within the family. This curse is a set of learned behaviors and beliefs about money passed down subconsciously. If you grew up in a house where money was a source of stress, where you heard all the time, "We can't afford that," you absorb this belief. That becomes your programming. It creates a self-fulfilling prophecy where you make choices that lead you right back to the hardship you're trying to escape. This isn't your fault. It's a cycle. But today, you become the cycle breaker. Here is the most important truth. That pattern, that curse is powerful, but it's not permanent. It is a learned behavior, and anything learned can be unlearned. Seeing the pattern is the first step to breaking it. You are the one. You are the one. You are the person in your family's history who was chosen for this. That's why you're here. The struggles you felt haven't been there to crush you. They've been forging you into the person with the strength to finally say, "This stopped with me." That's what happened with me and my husband. It stops with me. The generational buck of poverty, debt, and financial anxiety with you, it stops right here. You're not just building a better life for yourself. You're laying a new foundation so your children and their children will never have to feel the same fear. They will stand on your shoulders. You will turn your family tree from a story of lack into a story of legacy. But this requires a 2-pronged attack. Your internal world, your mindset, and your external world, your actions. A great mindset with no plan is a daydream. A plan with the wrong mindset leads to self-sabotage. You need both. So we'll start with the 3 spiritual keys to rewire your mind for wealth. Then I'll give you the 4 practical money steps that will be your blueprint. Are you ready? If you're feeling a shift inside you right now already, if you are ready to declare that this curse ends with you, do 2 things. Hit that subscribe button and then go to the comments and write, "I am the curse breaker." Let's make this declaration together. Before you can see a change in your bank account, you have to engineer a change in your spirit. Now, here are the 3 keys that you need to do this. Key number 1, shift from a scarcity mindset to an abundance mentality. The default setting for a financial curse is scarcity, the belief that there's a limited pie. It is the opposite. It's the core belief that there is more than enough to go around. Someone else's success doesn't take from you. It proves success is possible for you too. An abundance mindset trains your brain to spot opportunities instead of just fixating on threats. So how do you do this? Start with gratitude. Every day consciously focus on what you have, not what you like. You also have to expose yourself to possibility. Go to the nice part of town, walk through a luxury hotel, or test drive a car you can't afford yet. You need to show your brain this world is real and accessible to you. Deprogramming the lie that people like us can't have things like that. That's a lie. Key number 2, the power of declaration and identity. A financial curse works by messing with your identity. You stop seeing poverty as a temporary situation and start seeing it as who you are. Saying things like, I'm just bad with money. These are curses you speak over yourself. You have to stop now. I want to pause here for just a moment, because if you're listening right now and money feels heavy, you are not alone. So many women and couples tell me we're paying the bills, but we're still living paycheck to paycheck. We're carrying debt and we don't know which move to make first. If this describes you and you don't need a long-term program or a 3-month commitment, my Clarity Consultation program is designed just for you. This is a focused conversation where we look at your finances, identify what's keeping you stuck, and you walk away with clear, practical action steps you can take right away without it being time-consuming or so overwhelming. If you're ready to stop guessing and start making progress, click the link in the description to learn more. Now let's get back to it. The second key is using your words to build a new identity. Stop declaring who you are becoming instead of thinking, I can't afford it. Force your brain to ask, how can I afford it? This switch, it flips your brain from limitation into a problem-solving mode. Your declaration should be bold. Say them out loud. I am a wealth creator. I am a good steward of money. The cycle of debt and lack in my family, it ends with me. I am the beginning of generational wealth. At first, it might feel like you're lying. That's just your old programming fighting back, but keep declaring it. Your mind will eventually follow your words. Key number 3, forgiveness and releasing the past. This is the key that most people miss. You can't build a new future if you're chained to the anger of the past. Many of us hold resentment towards our parents or grandparents for their financial mistakes. But remember, they didn't know any better. That anger, while understandable, is an anchor. You truly break the curse. And to truly break the curse, you can truly break the curse. Don't be angry with your parents or your grandparents, because if you came from a background like me, they loved us, but they didn't know any better. So to truly break the curse, you have to forgive them. Forgiveness isn't saying what happened was okay. It's for you. It's cutting the cord that binds you to their mistakes. You have to see that they did the best they could with the programming that they had. Say, I forgive my ancestors for their financial errors. I release the anger and the blame. Their story is not my story. This act frees up incredible energy that you can now use to build your new legacy. A new mindset without a real plan is a daydream. Remember that. Now that we've rewired your internal world, let's build the engine that will create wealth. These are your new rules. Rule number 1, the blueprint: create a zero-based budget. A financial curse, it thrives in chaos. A budget is the light that gets rid of the darkness. Stop thinking of a budget as a prison. It's your permission slip to spend. It tells every dollar where to go, so you are in command. The most powerful way is with a zero-based budget. Income minus expenses equals 0. Before the month begins, you give every dollar a job: rent, groceries, savings, debt payment, fund money. This eliminates mindless spending. A great way to start is the 50-30-20 rule. 50% of your take-home pay for needs, 30% for wants, and a non-negotiable 20% for savings and debt repayment. Within that, you must adopt the most important rule of all: pay yourself first. Before you pay a single bill, automate a transfer of that 20% to savings. This ensures you're building your future. Rule number 2, the weapon. Eliminate high interest debt. High interest debt is a mathematical ball and chain designed to keep you poor. You have to declare war on it. Get aggressive. Two popular methods are the snowball method, which is what my husband and I did, and that is paying off the smallest debts first for quick wins. It's a psychological thing. And the avalanche method, paying off the highest interest debts first to save money. Pick one and attack it. Cut subscriptions, stop eating out, get a side hustle. Sister, do whatever it takes. It's just for a season. Freeing yourself from those payments is like giving yourself an instant raise. Rule number 3, the foundation. Automate your wealth engine. Willpower runs out. You have to make building wealth automatic. First, automate savings into an emergency fund. Your first goal is $1,000. Your ultimate goal is 3 to 6 months of essential living expenses. This fund is your firewall against going into debt when an emergency happens. Second, once your emergency fund is stable, automate your investments. This is how you build generational wealth. Open an account online and set up automatic transfers into a simple, low-cost mutual fund. This lets you own a small piece of the 500 biggest companies in America. Even Warren Buffett says this is the best strategy for most people. By automating this, you constantly buy assets that grow over time, starting a new family legacy of ownership. Rule number 4, the legacy. Start the conversation now. This final step ensures the curse never returns. Remember that study? The reason 90% of families lost their wealth was a failure to prepare their children. The curse wasn't a lack of money, it was a lack of communication. Your final mission is to become the financial teacher your family never had. Break the taboo of not talking about money. Break it right now. As you learn, you teach. Teach your children. Bring your children into age-appropriate talks about budgeting, saving, and investing. Show them your budget. If it's age-appropriate, explain why you're doing this. You aren't just giving them an inheritance of money. You're giving them an inheritance of wisdom so the money will last. This is the only way to make wealth last. Becoming your family's first millionaire, it is not a fantasy. It doesn't have to be a fantasy. It's the result of a profound internal shift followed by discipline, consistent action. The curse was a pattern of beliefs and habits. And patterns, they can be rewritten by you. You have the keys. You have the plan. That feeling of being trapped can be replaced with empowerment. This isn't about fancy cars. It's about freedom, security, and options. It's about giving your family a foundation you never had. It's about knowing your children will start their lives from a place of strength and not struggle like we did because of the choices you're making today. The chain is broken. The cycle is over. You are the ancestor to your descendants, and they will thank you. The moment you decided to change, the curse lost its power. Now go and build your legacy. If this video armed you for your financial battle, continue your training. Click here to watch my playlist on specific strategies for building wealth from zero. And make sure you're subscribed because your journey to becoming your family's first millionaire is a mission we are on together. Let's break the generational curse now by getting rid of those beliefs and the ways that we learned how to handle money when we were growing up. The chains are broken. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you in your financial journey, and I will see you in the next video.